with kind of deciding the materials to use even. So this was really helpful because I initially began drawing on the whiteboard, and I found it really difficult to rub them out and get them the same so it flowed well. So I mean, I presented options to my friends who are 17 and my cousin's 13, so I asked her to ask her friends, such as painting, because I mean some of the short films that I'd seen used paint. Only a few that I analysed had used stationery because I couldn't really find many. So that was kind of at the back of my mind, but when most of them came back and said they thought that kind of paper and beads and all kind of little bits of stationery would make it look really charming, I really liked that idea, so I kind of went with it. As well as liking it myself, I thought it was really, well, even more important that my target audience liked it, and that was kind of a deciding factor in the choosing of materials, was my target audience opinion. When writing the film review, I thought it was really vital to analyse the magazine that I was writing for, which was Empire, and I decided to have a short film issue because the main films that Empire review are obviously blockbuster films, but occasionally they do specials, so I decided that I would write for a short film special for Empire. And when I was writing it, I obviously bared in mind the way that Empire writers write, which they've got kind of like artistic kind of flair, maybe put a few kind of plays on words in there, which I tried to include. But also, as well as writing for my target audience, I tried to bear in mind that more people than just my target audience would read Empire magazine. So obviously this gives more scope for an even wider audience to possibly view my film. Maybe parents that want to see what the film is about, if they want to take their children to see it, or just generally anyone who reads Empire magazine, which obviously is a much wider age range. The main picture that I decided to use in the review was a lot less kind of girly, if you like. It didn't have as much pink in it, it just had the couple together with the heart up above them with a black background, which I thought was a lot more appealing to everyone really. But at the same time, I obviously want to attract my audience. So I put a lot of elements in there that would obviously attract my target audience, like wrote about the love story in it, wrote about the kind of beautifully crafted way that it was filmed, and I thought that would obviously more appeal to girls. I don't know, I think girls kind of, they like to appreciate the artistic merit of a film as well. With the film review, I also wanted to kind of join it with a sort of kind of cross-media. I wanted to look at it more as a cross-media project rather than just a film, the review and the poster. I wanted to get them all linked together. So with the film poster, I used a picture from the film, obviously a shot from the film, and with the film review, I used a quote that I'd included on the film poster as well. And it's all, I thought it was really obvious that all of them are for the same film because I used in both the poster and the review, I used shots from the film. The music was, if not as important, even more important at creating the atmosphere to the film. So this was also a really important thing that I wanted my target audience to really enjoy, was the score. So I kind of made my first thoughts of the score and took it to my friends, and it was mainly a sort of guitar-based score at first, and they said that they thought it could be more piano-based. So it did change quite a lot from the initial kind of mock-up of my score, as I obviously had to change quite a lot of it, which I wasn't so lucky with as I had been with my poster, but it was worth the effort because I really thought it was better to tailor it to my audience than my personal likes, as I've said before. And I didn't just kind of make it up out of anywhere. I really wanted it to be conventional of romance films that I'd seen before, and Juno was one that that really sprang to mind at first, mainly because that